What's up, traders? This is V Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So we're going to do a market structure update for Tesla, but before I do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Let's see if we can get the channel to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I know we can get to at least 9,000. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be a great accomplishment. So help me out, guys, and I know we can do it. So let's take a look at the daily chart for Tesla. It looks like it continues to sell off. This is the same drawings I had as Thursday. I didn't change a thing. And you can see that the measure move target, the price is getting closer and closer to the measure move target. So how did I get that target? Well, you see that price had a leg down right over here, had a correction, and the second leg down started right at the top of the correction. And that's why it's targeting a little bit lower. So it looks like price is working its way down to the 224 level. And today, price bounced off of this range measure move. So you see that if I double the range, price basically hit the bottom of it, and we're seeing a pullback occur. So there's still a good chance that we still see lower prices, because we had a breakout of this green range. All we're doing is probably just pulling back to it and finding resistance for lower price targets. So that's how I'm looking at Tesla. It still looks bearish in my opinion, because we hit the top side of the channel, and usually we'll send price towards the opposite side of the channel. And since we're still below the EMA, making lower lows, lower highs, and we just saw a nice breakout towards the downside, there's a good chance we still see price continue to trend down lower. And also, we'll see if this channel is going to be in any play or come into play in the future, this orange downward channel. So I'll leave it on the chart for now. We'll see if price will stay inside of it, the channel, or not. But either way, it still looks pretty bearish that we're still below the EMA. We're making lower lows, lower highs. The price is getting closer and closer to the measure move target at the 224 level, 225 level. So that's why I'm looking for lower price targets. Let's just say we don't reach the measure move target, because not all the times we are going to reach the targets. Then what do I want to see if I want to be bullish? I want to see price get back above this black horizontal line, which is the 268 level. So if we can back above there and hold it, that'll be a very bullish sign, because if we can still go back up there and find resistance and sell off lower. So if for me to be bullish, I want price to get back above it, because we can still do something like this and then, obviously get rejected from it, because now it has proven to be resistance. Before it was proven to be support, now it has proven to be resistance. So we got the EMA as resistance, we got this 268 level as resistance. So we have upside resistance even if price wants to go higher. So that's why I'm looking towards the downside. The price will go towards the least resistance area, which is still towards the downside. There's a gap that can be filled and the measure move target that can be reached. And that's just the first target. The next target would be the 212, 210 level if price does continue to sell off past the first target. So that's why I see on the daily chart, still bearish, still basically following the downward pattern. Doesn't really matter what the candles are telling me. It still looks pretty bearish until we see a change in structure. Then that would be something different. Like if we see a push above the 268 level, that would be a change of structure. But since we're still dropping lower, obviously the candles don't really matter that much. We're still seeing lower price targets. We just saw a nice push up today, but I mean, one candle, you can't just analyze one candle and say we're bullish, because if I just zoom in, you look at this bullish tail bar or reversal bar, and you're like, okay, well, it looks like we're reversing. Not necessarily. If you just zoom out just a little bit, it's at the bottom of this micro downtrend. If you zoom out even more, you can see that we're just coming off the top side of this big yellow channel. So where is price most likely to go? Towards the opposite side. So that's why the candlesticks don't really have a big influence against the price chart. It's mostly the structures in play. So Tesla's still bearish, but as long as we stay above the 210 level, I'm still bullish. But in the short term, I'm bearish. So that's where a lot of people get confused on. If I say I'm bearish, it means I'm short-term bearish. But since we're still in this yellow channel and above the 210 level, then I'm still bullish in the long term. If price breaks the channel, then I might be bearish in the long term as well. But right now, I'm bearish in the short term. It still looks like price wants to drop down lower. Now here's the weekly chart, and we can go and analyze a little bit further. You can see that last week was a big red bar. Not as large as this week in mid-July, but it's still a decent sized drop. This week is just starting, so it could turn into red or even green. But either way, price is seeing a bounce up because we hit the target, the short-term target. There's still a couple targets towards the downside. For me to be bullish, I want to see aggressive amount of buying occur, but that's a good chance that might not occur. But I'm just saying, if it does occur, then that's what would make me change my mind to be bullish. But right now I'm bearish. On the weekly chart, we just bounced off the midline of this channel. But that's usually like a very minor support level. It doesn't really do anything. I focus on the top and bottoms of the channels. That's the strong support and resistance. So we're still, traveling towards the opposite side of the channel. For in this case, you can see how price took 2 legs to get there. So that's what I'm expecting to occur. You can see those one drop right here. And then price pulled back a large amount. I'm pretty sure everyone was thinking we were going to be bullish. Then all of a sudden, price corrected lower even more, and then the trend resumed towards the upside. So that's what can occur over here as well, even if we do see higher price targets. So that's all I have for Tesla this week, Monday. I'll give you guys an update on Thursday. This is V Trades, and thank you for your time. The V Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.